MEP survey here. So we staying in Jamaica. Booked the hotel. As you can see, as soon as we walk in, there's an electrical lockbox. You punch in your code, it opens. We got some stuff in there right now. We're keeping our wallets in there, So the way it works, you punch in your key card. Some quick information there. Yep. So you put in your key card while it's open. You set your code and you close it, obviously, without anything in there. And you test your code, make sure it works before you put anything in there, right? So that's it. So this is the closet. No lights. No, it's not a walk-in closet. No receptacle, nothing. No switch, light switch, nothing. So keeping our clothes in there, right? Right by the door, there's not a panel in this unit either. So they must be feeding. They must be feeding their circuits. Maybe from the floor. There's an electrical room on each floor, I think, that I noticed. So they must be feeding this room circuits from that electrical room. So there's a switch right by the door, right? Your entry light is right there. Little by 8-inch surface mounted fixture. And in the bathroom, boom, right to our right here. Okay, bathroom is pretty standard. The only criticism I have is they put the sink right by the door. It's like really weird. Let me turn the lights in. And then the switch for the bathroom is on the outside, which is okay. So boom. Okay, this is the bathroom. They got down lights, right? I think the middle one is not working. Or it could be a night light. I'm not sure, but what's going on there? It's a fan, right? Um, then your receptacle is right here by the wall, right? Your GFCI receptacle. So standard, right? Um, meets our code in the U.S. Kind of what we follow. I would have preferred this sink if they was gonna put it on the end, maybe, but it doesn't even make sense because the toilet is right here as well. They could have put it right in the middle, and as for a space like this, might have been the optimal option. Maybe I see what they were doing. They wanted to maybe go away from the toilet, but still, it's kind of ridiculous putting it by the door. Um, yeah. So bathroom is pretty neat. Okay, this is our at this resort. Uh, you know, bathroom. They have a knob here, like where you select hot and cold water for my plumbers. Okay, that's it. Standard. Let's move to the rest of the room. So we're gonna continue through this room area here, and as you can see, this TV area obviously has a receptacle at the back of where this TV is, and there's another receptacle where that lamp is. Okay, and then you can see straight down, but we'll see in other pictures. We'll get closer to that PTAC unit that's coming through the wall to keep the place cool, basically. Um, so yeah, so from an MEP standpoint, other than the bathroom that you just saw the video of, it's just gonna be a bunch of receptacles going around the hotel room, for TVs and lamps, basically. Um, Newer hotels are requiring like a USB setup, okay, and then also if they have beds, they're gonna need a receptacle in between for a lamp, a clock, as you can see, and a phone. Maybe put a data jack as well, and then I would also put a receptacle on the other side of the beds on the outside. So as you can see, there's a receptacle for the this is actually a receptacle that has a switch, okay, for the HVAC unit for the PTAC that's coming through the wall. There's a receptacle but it also has a switch. So that switch is a, I guess counts. It will be like a disconnect. It will be considered like a disconnect for the HVAC unit. Even though you can unplug it, right? But that switch basically kills power to that receptacle, and you can service your HVAC unit and whatever you need to do. Or if you just want to kill power to that receptacle to work on the receptacle itself, you also have that option. But I guess that's how they installed it. So I would apologize giving this a receptacle, um, because you can unplug it and that counts as a disconnect. And so that's the unit. There's this weird thing that we saw a lot, which was this receptacle that they have hanging sideways. Well, they install it sideways, I should say. It's not hanging, but they installed it sideways, horizontally, instead of the normal vertical position that you normally see. So this horizontal position, from what I understand, is like an alternate is a it's like if whatever reason where you're installing a receptacle and it can't fit vertically, this will be like your second option is horizontal. So it's not very common in the US, but at this resort, this was a Holiday Inn resort in Jamaica, and this was the norm, where they installed the receptacles horizontally all in all the public spaces. So I found that to be interesting, and it definitely caught my eye. But yeah, I don't know. That might be a requirement in Jamaica. I'm not too sure on their codes, but at least at this resort, that's what I took note of. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next video.